Okay. Excuse me. Hello, everybody. Just an update. I'm still working on this blanket. This is the last side. But anyways, I was going to talk about a few things. There's a video where the cutest thing is on there. I have the fish in the fish tank, and they're going through the little loop that I was trying to get them to go through. And of course, Steve Harvey, which is the bold one, he went through it twice. But he's the only one so far that's done it. But we'll be working on him. And there was something I wanted to clear up because I was on here one day and I was making breakfast and I was talking about some eggs, and I was thinking, this is what I've always thought, because somebody, I don't know who told me this, but that the white eggs were bleached and that they're not as good as the brown eggs. Now, that's not a fact, okay? Because I know a friend of mine that used to live on a farm, and I was talking about it, and she's like, no, the white eggs actually come from a rooster, from a hen, and they come out white. And I was like, are you sure? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, I wonder where I got that from. Somebody told me they were all bleached, and that the brown eggs were better and stuff like that. And I was believing that for the longest, and I'm looking for brown eggs, and then they started getting expensive. So I'm like, you know what? I guess we're going to eat some white eggs for a little bit. But the truth of the matter is, it goes by their earlobe. Like, if it's white or pink or something like that, white, I think it is the white, the egg will come out white. And if it's red, it'll come out brown and stuff like that. And there's certain rare chickens that have the green and blue, different colors that come out. They have speckled ones, and for some reason, I remember I kind of looked it up a little bit, and the speckled ones, usually they say it's calcium or something like that is high, or you can Google it and see, get a little bit more informed. But just to clear that up, because I know I was thinking myself, and a lot of people might think the same thing, that the white ones aren't natural, but they are. They do really come out white. And in the United States, they don't bleach chicken eggs. But, as far as nutritionally, I know the brown eggs seem much more fluffier. And the speckled ones, when I got them, I don't know if maybe the eggs were in the refrigerator and they're cold. You buy them from the store, and that stops them from fluffing up, like one that you get from, because a friend of ours, no, because the brown ones we got, and they seem to be more fluffier to me when I would scramble them or whatever. And I'm not really an egg person, but I noticed that part about it because I know that they look much better. But they do come out white. So if somebody says they're bleached, it's not true, unless you've seen them bleach them or something. But I don't know where I heard that at. Somebody told me that like some years ago, that they were bleached. And I've been believing that for the longest, until my friend, she used to live on a farm. She said her and her sister would go out and get the eggs, and they were white and brown. And I was like, are you sure? I don't know. But, all you got to do is Google it and see what kind of eggs. They have the names of the chickens and everything that lay certain eggs, and they do have some rare ones. So, but they call them chickens, but actually the hen is the mother, the female, and then the rooster is the male. But they're all chickens, but there's one male and one female. Of course, we know the hen is the one that lays the egg, and then the rooster is the one that fertilizes the egg. Like, if you want to make it into a chicken instead of just the eggs, then the rooster fertilizes it. I'm not going to get into that because I have no clue how they do that, but you'd have to just Google it. You can find anything nowadays. And anyways, I'm working on the last side. This is my last side of the peppermint blanket, and I'll be done. But we're going to have a problem with this one. It does have, it's curling on the ends again. So it looks like I'm going to have more work to do. So always something. But I want this, you know, this one to be with the white around it, like the lacy part. So, but when it's done, I will show you it. But it's pretty much done. I just have to finish the edging. You know, I finished this as one side, and here's the other side, and then here's the other side, and then this is the last side that I'm working on. And when I'm done, I'll just video it from above, and you can see the whole thing. But lately, I've been here. I don't know what's going on with me. I'm just staying up really late. And I had something I had to do today, so I stayed up late, and then I did get up later on than I was supposed to, but I still got some things done, but not the main thing that I wanted to get done today. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I have to finish doing, and I haven't gotten it done because I don't know why I've been just staying up late, and I really need my sleep, you guys. I need beauty rest. Can't you tell? I do. So I can be beautiful and I can do some good videos for you guys. Lovely videos. But anyways, it's the weather is getting beautiful. That's one thing that's getting beautiful. At night, it stays kind of cold. You know, it gets in the 50s or lower sometimes. But in the daytime, it was pretty nice today. And then another good thing is our air conditioner was working. And I don't know, I'm not going to say I don't know, but I'm believing. Again, I went online. You can go online and find all kinds of things. You can Google it. You can go on YouTube. That's why I try and give information so that somebody, if they look at it, then they can get some correct information. That's why I try not to say anything that I really don't know. Like I talk about the eggs. I thought I knew because I was just like, I know about this. And it definitely wasn't true. So always double check your source. You know, like more than one thing instead of believing what one person says. But I was watching online one of the ladies that does the YouTube, and she got a car, and she said she was putting in the antifreeze so that she can see if the air conditioner is going to work. And I'm like, antifreeze? Why are you putting the air antifreeze in there? But I thought you only put antifreeze in there for the winter time, so it didn't freeze your water or something like that. You know, this is how much I know about cars. But I just thought I'd do some research because my air conditioner wasn't working like it was supposed to. It was just like coming out in a certain part of there. And so I'm thinking, oh, something's wrong with the fan. So come to find out, you have to put antifreeze in it all the time. So if you don't do it, make sure you're doing it because it can mess up your air conditioner, it can mess up your heater, it can mess up the car itself if you don't put the antifreeze in it because it needs that to keep the engine from freezing up. Actually, I shouldn't even say that. Double check the source, but you do need an antifreeze in it all the time, regularly. You put half, I think half and half. You know, make sure it's half of it's water and half of it's antifreeze, not all antifreeze, which I think I have done all antifreeze before, but you're supposed to put water with it. So, you know, check that and maybe your mechanic or whatever, and make sure that if you have a mechanic, if not, believe me, go on Google and Google it, or go on YouTube and look it up. Somebody has done that to where they tell you specifically what to do about, you know, not putting antifreeze, what can happen to your car. And my air conditioner was not working well, so I wasn't sure why it was. I thought it was something else. But today when we drove in it, it was cool because we've been putting the antifreeze in there. Or coolant, whatever you want to call it. We call it antifreeze, but it's coolant, and it cools down your engine and so forth and things in your car so that it runs right. So anyways, coming up, we're going to have some good information. I'm going to be really busy this week, but there's something that we're going to talk about. For the good news, what are you going to talk about? Did I say anything? I don't know if I told you guys that we're going to talk about anything in particular. But I'm thinking about, unless you guys, let me see. Hold on, guys. I was just getting the brochure. Let's look on the back. Okay, what is good? What is good? All of it's good. All of it's good news. We do what is God's purpose for the earth? Let me look up 5. Let me see. I'm on the tablet today, so it's not going to be cutting off. So hopefully you guys can see, watch the whole thing. That's a long time. Who's going to want to watch that long? No, I did. If you look back at some of the videos, I did that one. Okay, I should have started just from the beginning, but I'm just trying to skip around and see. How about how do Bible principles benefit us? Does that sound good? And that's going to be chapter 11. Again, jw.org, official website. Grab one of these good news brochures. And it has, if you go online and get it, download it, there's videos that go along with it. And this is what the titles are going to be. Subtitles. The title is How Do Bible Principles Benefit Us? Subtitles are Why Do We Need Guidance? What are Bible principles? Which 2 principles are primary? And how do Bible principles benefit us? So that's going to be coming up this week, I believe. If it's not this week, it's going to be next week. So look for, if you haven't had a chance to look at the other videos that are good news, please look back at them because they're very, very informative and life-saving. Good news. And then look back at the video that I just did this morning, and it was wonderful. It had the fish. I'm trying to teach them different things, so we'll have some more entertainment. And then I'm going to be doing Rubik's Cube, finishing up the hat, blankets, and so forth. I'm still finishing these projects, so look for those. And I don't know what day I'm going to do that brochure. Probably again on like a Thursday or Friday. We'll go up to Friday, okay? Or Saturday. So let's say all the way up to Saturday, it's open for that, because I don't know if the family has something planned for like fun things or anything else, but we have our meeting on Tuesday, so it's not going to be Tuesday. Sometimes I do it on Tuesday, but I try to keep that day clear. But so look for something probably between now and Saturday. And I will definitely put something on there before Saturday, by Saturday. So keep looking, but I'll have other things, and we're updating on things. And thank you, subscribers. I hope you're liking some of the content, and comment on something that you like to see. And we'll look forward to some real interesting things coming up.